In 3ds Max, you have the bust of a warrior to experiment with. This is relatively low poly and doesn't look compelling at this time. Using the Slate Material Editor, drag the DirectX material type into the view area. Apply the new material to the warrior head. Instead of the default shader, load the one you just saved. If the Mental Ray Messages dialog appears, just dismiss it. Notice all the parameters you exposed. You have quick access to them. Try increasing those values, such as 5 for the brightness and 1.2 for the bump. Notice how much better the results are in the viewport. Notice also that if you try to render at this time, the results are not reflected in your render. That's because 3ds Max's scanline renderer is not compatible with Mental Mill shaders. Switch the renderer to Mental Ray and try again. This works out better. If you experience difficulties with the 64-bit version of 3ds Max, try running the 32-bit version instead. For practice, create a shader for the eyes in Mental Mill, much like you did for the head. It is important to remember that the paths stored in the XMSL file generated by Mental Mill are absolute. This makes transferring shader files from one system to the next unpredictable. The easiest way to prevent paths problems is to ensure that all bitmaps and max files are in the same folder. You can then open the XMSL file in a Word editor such as WordPad and strip all paths down to the bitmap name. Resave the XMSL file.